Welcome to the video lecture on the course Op-Amp and Linear Integrated Circuit. In this session, we will be concentrating on a circuit which can overcome the drawbacks of the binary weighted resistor DAC. The drawbacks of binary weighted resistor DAC was one of the first drawback was the large value of resistance. For a larger bit of binary weighted DAC, a large value of resistance was required, and it was very difficult to fabricate that resistance values on a IC, and there might be more amount of voltage drops depending on more larger resistance values. So that part is addressed in this particular circuit, what we call it as a R2R DAC. Now considering a 3-bit R2R DAC, so we have modified the previous binary weighted resistor DAC into this particular circuit where we are going to use only two resistance values, that is R and 2R. So R can be any value, 2R is the multiple of it. So instead of going with 2 to the power of n minus 1 into R value, we are restricting it to only R and 2R values. So here again we are considering for simplicity we are considering a 3-bit R2R DAC. We can go for more number of bits. So here the D1 is the MSB bit and D3 is called as the LSB, that is the least significant bit. Again the bits are controlled with the help of switches S1, S2, S3, and V reference is connected to the particular part where when the switch is closed there is the amount of current flowing through the resistor which is connected to the inverting amplifier. So the op amp is used as a summing amplifier again in the inverting configuration. Considering all the three bits are grounded, are at ground potential, or we can consider D1 is equal to 0, D2 is equal to 0, and D3 is equal to 0. So in that case this will be the equivalent circuit with the resistances. In this particular case we are going to find the value of I reference. So I reference is nothing but simplifying this particular circuit with the equivalent resistance, and if you consider V reference is equal to 10 volts, so one leg where we consider 2R and seeing on to the extreme right of the first circuit, so 2R and 2R in parallel, so using the reduction technique we get the resistance R. So R and R will be in series in the second circuit on the extreme right, so it will be 2R again. So again the concept of in the third circuit 2R and 2R are in parallel. Similarly with this part, and we will reach the case that V reference is connected across the resistance R. Therefore I reference will be equal to V reference divided by R, and in this particular case since we have considered R as 5 kilo ohms and V reference as 10 volts, we are going to get I reference is equal to 2 amperes. So now to find the values of I1, I2, I3, I4, I5 and I6. So in this case now we have considered V reference is equal to I reference is equal to V reference divided by R. To find the value of I1 and I2, we have to simplify from the first circuit, we have to simplify all the resistance values. So this will be the simplified circuit where we get I1 is equal to I reference into 2R divided by 4R. Here to find I1 we are using the current divider rule. So which will be equal to I1 will be equal to I reference divided by. Similarly, since I1 and I2 are flowing into the same values of resistance, I1 and I2 are equally divided. I1 is equal to V reference divided by 2R, I2 is equal to V reference divided by 2R. So we get I1 and I2 values. So now to find I3 and I4 from this circuit, so this will be the particular circuit what we have to consider at this particular case. Now the main current for finding I3 and I4, the main current is I2. In terms of I2 we have to substitute. Therefore, I3 will be equal to I2 times 2R divided by 4R, which is equal to I2 divided by 2, which is equal to V reference divided by 4R. Since I2 is V reference divided by 2R, I3 will be equal to V reference divided by 4R. Similarly, I4 will be equal to V reference divided by 4R. The next part is to find I5 and I6. I5 will be equal to V reference divided by 8R. Using the same concept of current divider, to find I5 and I6, the main current will be I4 and I6 will be equal to V reference divided by 8R. This is how we are going to find the values of current for each and every particular case. So we will see in this particular circuit how the currents are denoted. We have obtained I reference is equal to 2 milliampere. So now from this particular circuit we can state that I reference is equal to I1 plus I2. So I1 will be equal to 1 milliampere, I2 will be also equal to 1 milliampere. And similarly, I2 is nothing but I3 plus I4. Therefore, I3 will be equal to 0.5 milliampere and I4 is equal to 0.5 milliampere. And I4 will be equal to I5 and I5 plus I6. Therefore, I5 will be equal to 0.25 milliampere. I6 will be equal to 0.25 milliampere. Depending on the switch positions, I1, I3, I5 add up to give the current I0, and from that we can find the voltage V0. V0 will be equal to I0 times of RF. There is a negative sign indicated because it is a inverting. Therefore, if I1, I3 and I5 are known to us, and V0 will be equal to minus I0 into RF. Suppose if we consider the example of 100. So which is nothing but there is no current I3 and I5 in the circuit. So it will be equal to 1 milli into 5k, which is equal to 5 volts. Since RF is taken as 5k, so I1 is 1 milli, so which is equal to 5 volts. Similarly for 001 it will be 1.25 volts. For 010, 2.5 volts. 011 it will be 3.75. 101 it is 6.25. 110 it is 7.5, and 111 it is 8.5 volt. We have used V reference is equal to 10 volts, but the maximum value what we are going to get is 8.75 volt. So these are the expressions what we have used for this particular finding the values of I1, I2 and I5. So V0 will be equal to minus substituting the value of I0. I0 is nothing but sum of I1, I3 and I5. So this will be the general case now. Seeing the general case, if it is the n bit, so this will be the n bit converter R2R DAC. Now what are the advantages of this circuit? So easier to build accurately since only 2 metal film resistors are required, and number of bits can be expanded by adding more of R and 2R values. So compared to the binary weighted resistor DAC, R2R DAC is easier because any number of R2R values can be extended to this. So thank you for watching this video.